We're at Lutheran High School where tonight the Crusaders host crosstown rival Sheboygan County Christian in the first Holy War by the Shore this year. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Martin. Joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. Chris, on paper, this doesn't look like much of a ball game.
No, it doesn't right now. It's early in the season. Even Coach Slipsy said, yeah, we've had some early wins, but we're pretty young now. You know, he doesn't want to build a lot of confidence for his team right now. But, you know, in these games, these crosstown rival games like this, anything can happen. And we've seen a lot of close games the last 2 years between these two teams. These two teams basically graduated everybody from last year, so they're getting a brand new, fresh start. And so there's going to be a lot of kids that we even haven't seen much, you know, in basketball things. A lot of action they played as JVs, but really we haven't seen them as varsity players.
One thing that Christian does have coming in is a real nice win over Cedar Grove, Belgium, who in the preseason poll was picked to finish second. Christian was picked to finish fourth.
Yeah, that's one big thing. They held serve. I just told Coach Lips, hey, that's a big win. Oh, yeah, it was. But you're right. That was a nice confidence builder. Cedar Grove, Belgium, along with Oostburg, are picked to the top. Not too many people expected too much out of Sheboygan Christian, but right back, you know, just like the last couple of years, they're right at the top of the standings.
Now, one thing that's got to help Lutheran is they are coming off a win at St. Lawrence Seminary. And it was a nice win for them because they've had a tough go of it so far this year. So yeah, that's got to help them tonight.
Yeah, it does. Problem with Sheboygan Lutheran, they only have one basically returning guy, Alex Maxson, that's going to see any time. That's been played before. So, you know, you're talking about a very inexperienced team. But coming off a victory last Saturday night at St. Lawrence, I believe it was too, should build them some confidence. And again, you know, you're playing in your home gym and anything can happen.
Now, another thing that's going to hurt Lutheran tonight is they don't have Taylor Poth. We're not sure why he's out. We know why he didn't start the season because of an injury.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still out for that. I was going to ask him, but you never know what's going on there. But he's one of the two guys that were returning along with Alex, so that really does hurt for them. You know, Sheboygan Lutheran's won. Coach Decker's been here 13 years. He's got 9 straight winning seasons, and this might be the first year that, you know, he's going to be a little bit tested with that.
Let's talk a little bit about Sheboygan County Christian. Now, we mentioned they had lost a lot from last year. They've got some guys coming back this year, and Coach Flipsy and I talked about this during the coaches show. Kids by the name of Jensma, Meerdink, and Veldkamp all had brothers that played on last year's 21-3 squad.
Yeah, they were really good. Tyler Veldkamp, he's been just a pleasure the last 2 years. Graduated last year. Not only was he a good basketball player, just a gentleman. Every time we'd have interviews with him, what a classy guy. But I believe it is his brother Lee Veldkamp that's not so much inside, but I guess we understand he shoots from the outside a little bit. So we're interested to see him playing tonight.
Talking to my brother, Tommy Rush, he's standing right behind the camera, and he had their game just the other night, and he said Veldkamp was lighting it up from the top of the key.
Yeah, and I think that's something to look for, too. Their only loss this year is to Oostburg, so they've already played some of the upper echelon teams where Sheboygan Lutheran hasn't played as tough of teams yet. So that should help Sheboygan Christian as well, playing on the road.
All right, we're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's ball game.
To become
a vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Number 1.
Because mad cow disease
is in the U.S.
Number 2. Because might doesn't make right. Number 3. Because you know this is wrong.
Explore her grandeur. Appreciate her beauty. Protect her for tomorrow. Recycle your old rechargeable batteries. Call 877-2-RECYCLE or visit us online at calltorecycle.org.
Hey, new guy. Shovel, right?
Yeah, Rake, and I'm not exactly new. I've seen some action.
Yeah, what's your story?
Hey, my last gig, I nearly got electrocuted, almost drowned. That guy never called 811 to see if it was safe to dig.
Our guy calls every time he digs.
It's quick and easy. Any tool can do it. Calling 811 gets your underground utility lines marked for free. It makes every project safer for everyone.
Hey, safe digging is no accident. Always call 811 before you dig.
The dream of education beyond high school, the cost can put it out of reach. There is help. We are Federal Student Aid, part of the U.S. Department of Education. Each year we award $80 billion to all eligible students and families. Learn more at federalstudentaid.ed.gov. Don't get left behind. The most costly education is the one not begun. Federal Student Aid. Start here. Go further.
These days, kids are logged on or plugged in almost 24/7. Parents need to start early to help kids make good technology choices. But where do you start? Visit tunedinfamily.com. Get the tools you need to make sure they're plugged in to the values that are important to your family.
Hey, Kyle.
What are you doing?
We need to talk about your choice of games.
tunedinfamily.com. Helpful tools you can use for the good of your family.
Let's play a game. Let's pretend you own an apartment building and I want to rent from you. I make a good salary, have a good credit history. Would you rent your place to me? How about now? Do you still like me? What if I have an accent or a disability? What if I'm a single parent? Would you steer me away? Would you close the door? Would you?
The Fair Housing Act protects your right to live where you want. If you think you've been discriminated against, call us.
Number 14, we talked about him in the opening, Lee Veldkamp. He's a 6'2 sophomore. He's a good outside shooter. Number 21, Joseph Westerbeek, was a good player last year for him. He's a senior. He goes 6'2. Provided a lot of spark off the bench. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 32, Joe Meerdink. He's a 6'5 sophomore. So they go with 2 sophomores and 3 seniors, Sheboygan Christian does. Now for Sheboygan Lutheran. They'll be starting number 3, Alex Maxson. He's a 6'3 senior. Also starting for Sheboygan Lutheran is number 12, Zach Brost. Brost is a 6-foot junior. There you see Maxson coming out. Next you'll see Zach Brost. Also starting is 6'4 junior Parker Anderson. He's number 21. Also in the starting lineup is number 22, Nick Miller. Miller saw the floor last year. Nick Miller is a 6'2 senior. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Crusaders is number 23, Josh Kazinskis. He's a 5'11 senior. There you see Josh. Our officials tonight are Scott Staus and Mark Wolfel. Those gentlemen, by the way, were not scheduled to do this game. They had a couple of officials from Milwaukee were scheduled to come up, Chris, and they decided not to come up. There you see Todd Decker in his 13th year. He's got a record of 166 and 107. Does a real nice job out here. Brett Flipsy is in his 12th year at Sheboygan County Christian. There you see Brett. He goes 134 and 108. And arguably had probably his finest team last year in his 12 years at the school.
21-3, Marty.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Nope.
2 of the losses were to Oostburg, and then the final loss was in a sectional semifinal game to eventual state champion Randolph.
Meerding controls the tap over to Veldkamp. He loads it up from about 17, around and out. Comes down with the rebound, puts it up and in.
Good effort to go to the basket after your shot. Here comes Christian in some kind of press, maybe a man-to-man. Good job by Lutheran.
Hard to the hole and laying it up and in was Zach Bross. He got bumped on the way, no call. Klopotic has it. Lutheran in a man-to-man defense.
Well, Westerbeek led him in one of the games scoring. I believe it was the Useberg loss.
Westerbeek has it on the wing, looking inside to get it to Meerdink, but he was covered up. Meerdink takes a 12-footer, nails it. The left-hander pops it right in. And that made basket allows Christian to set up their press. Deep pass, and then a cross quarter over to Miller. And now Lutheran slows it up. Christian in a man-to-man defense also.
First time we've ever been on the floor here, Marty. We've always been up high. Nice for them to set a table right courtside here. We can see them sweat.
Shot is off, no good by Maxon. Lutheran gets the rebound, however. Maxon again from 12 feet, and he nails it. Well, a lot of energy out there, Chris, so far.
Looks like they want to force Christian to the left, keep it away from Westerbeek's side and Veldkamp's side.
Taking it right down the baseline and laying it up, but no good was Brandon Simmons, and there's a whistle. Foul goes on number 22, Nick Miller. In regards to our courtside location, Chuck Benedum and Tom Rush set this up for us, and we are very thankful for that. For this, this is a great spot.
I wonder if, like, when they have their fundraiser, if we could, like, sit at the head table or something. Think we can get a couple free tickets? I've been out here for that activity. It's very nice out here.
Oh, my wife and I have gone, I think, for the last 5 or 6 years.
Very nice.
Raise lots of money.
They put up a nice dinner and things.
Simmons hits two free throws. It's 6-4. And Simmons makes the interception, kicks it out to Klopotic for a three. His shot is no good. Maxon had the ball tipped away, and Lutheran will keep it. Well, they dodged a bullet on that turnover, Chris. Looks like a man-to-man press by Christian. Ooh. Pushing up the floor is Nick Miller. Lutheran into their pattern. Nice cut inside, but Klopotic dropped down to knock the ball away. Christian playing good defense. Klopotic on the much taller Parker Anderson inside. Shot by Maxon is no good. Klopotic with the rebound. Veldkamp. His shot is no good. He looked like he got hacked on the arm, no call. Maxon kicks it out. Jump shot from the wing is no good by Miller. And Veldkamp on the save. A quick kick down to Westerbeek. His shot off the glass is no good. Rebound put back by Meerdink is no good, but there's a foul. I'm not exaggerating by saying the action's hot and heavy, am I?
Yeah, it's running up and down the court.
That was the second foul on Nick Miller. Coming in is Ryan Johansson and Zach Blindauer. There you get a great shot of Joe Meerdink.
Blindauer just a sophomore, he's number 32.
It's now 7-4, Christian on top. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Steal by Simmons. His shot is no good, but he gets his own rebound. And we're gonna get 3 seconds in the lane by Joe Meerdink. And Lutheran calls a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Chris, what do you think Todd Decker's got to say to his crew? I mean, so early in the game.
Well, I think they got to discuss how we're going to break the press. You know where your people are. We practice it, practice it, practice it, practice it. You've been running it for years. You know, trust in your system and things like that. Now they just seem to be making some poor passes.
They do seem a little unsure of themselves, let's say, against the press. They are struggling with that. Well, the Crusader fans are up for the game.
Oh, nice and dressed, and they're ready.
Got to get the ball in the middle. Maxon. Oh, we're going to get an offensive foul. Ryan Johansson with the push. Think they'd make that call against Michael Jordan? No comment?
I was watching Coach Flipsy here in his calls.
You're actually paying attention to the game.
Oh, that's
Meerdink from outside the line, and he nails it. Oh, man. To step out and guard that big fella. Maxon has it on top. Christian playing the very tough defense.
Yes, they are, as they have for years.
Shot is off, no good. Foul goes on Brandon Simmons. That's his first.
Those are the Packer colors, by the way, Marty, for those of you that cheer for the last place Bears.
Oh, you are cold, man. Jeez, I didn't say that kind of stuff last year when the Bears were winning all the time.
First to worst.
Yeah, really. And it happens to the best of them. Inside feed attempt to Johansson goes out of bounds. Throwing that pass was Zach Blindauer, couldn't make the connection. Salzbrenner's coming back in. And Zach Usedall.
Also a
Pardon me,
sophomore.
Dylan Usedall.
Yep, just a sophomore. 3 turnovers for Lutheran already.
10-4, Christian on top.
Christian has yet to commit one. Nice
Inside
backdoor cut.
feed, and Klopotic doesn't even come down with it, just puts it up off the great feed, up and in. Maxon with an 8-footer, his second hoop of the night. Kick down to Veldkamp. Shot is no good, rebound by Blindauer. Woo, wasn't expecting that. Maxon from outside the line nails a 3. He has 7 points, and it's 12-9. Lutheran down 3. Well, I thought that Meerdink had a good idea. His pass was way off the mark, because he did have a receiver underneath the basket wide open. Tried to be a little too cute. Maxon has it stolen from him by Meerdink, and then we get a foul. Alex Maxon's going to pick up his first. That'll be the team's 4th. 2:49 remaining in the first quarter. Klopotic, shuffle the feet, no call. Driving shot is off. Simmons' shot off the glass is in. Brandon Simmons has 4 points.
4 offensive rebounds for Christian already. Can't give them second opportunities.
And stepping on the line was Zach Blindauer. Got caught on the sideline and never got off it.
Turnovers and second shots for Christian.
14-9. 2:20 remaining in the first quarter. Christian on top. Westerbeek, three-point attempt is no good. Getting the rebound was Use It All. Inside feed to Salzbrenner for the lay-in. (14-11) Christian on top. Under 2 minutes.
Lutheran playing a lot of guys early here.
Simmons, 10-footer is good. He has 6 points, leads all scores. Pardon me, Moxon leads all scores. And had the ball knocked out of his hands, but picking up the foul is Joe Westerbeek.
Coach Decker wanted it on the shot, but he may have been setting his feet, but he really couldn't get off the ground. Oh, bad turnover.
And it leads to a breakaway. Laying it up and in was Carl Dubois. Around here we call him Du Bois. I guess he's from Norway. Maxon rises up for the jump shot but can't get it in. Simmons comes away with the rebound. Dubois, bango.
Wherever he's from, he knows how to put it in the hole.
Brett's got a nice team, you know, he's picking up foreign students that can play. That doesn't hardly seem fair. Full timeout, Kerry. Let's take a short break with 1:07 remaining in the first. Christian on top, 21-11.
Role models weren't your parents. You didn't have much, but then you figured you didn't deserve much. Then you land in trouble. When they send you away, you think your life is over. But really, it's just beginning. Since 1913, Star Commonwealth has helped thousands of troubled kids get a new perspective on life. Help us keep it going. Visit star.org. Do it today.
Back here at Lutheran High.
Dubois is from Belgium, but he is a foreign student.
Belgium. Made the layup, nice three-pointer there. Here you saw Carol Decker in the background, Todd Decker's wife.
She's not happy either.
Oh, hey, Johnny Decker's off to a good start. Sophomore at Lawrence University with Jojo DePactu, who's got Sheboygan North roots. He's averaging 13 points a game, 4 rebounds. Lawrence is off to a 4-1 start. Their only loss was the other night to UW Stevens Point.
Could we say that John Decker kind of has North High roots too? Kinda?
Well, his dad went to North and coached at North.
Yeah, so kinda. Definitely has Sheboygan roots. Oh, wide open for the easy lay-in was Parker Anderson.
That's how you practice it in the beginning of the year and hope that that's exactly how it works. Stepped on the line.
Joe Meerdink getting called for the turnover.
Just the second turnover on Christian.
Kazinskis is going to toss it in for the Crusaders. Kick out to Salzbrenner. He nails a jump shot. His second basket of the quarter. Under a minute. It's 21-15. Ball is tipped away by Moxon, but Christian keeps it. Maxon's a guy that doesn't look like he's going to be coming out much.
No.
The 6'3" senior.
Yeah, he's going to get good and tired.
Veldkamp. Meerdink from the outside. This time draws nothing. Goes out of bounds. And there's 22.5 seconds left. Lutheran has it.
Good job here by Coach Decker. Give Maxon 20 seconds extra rest.
Not much of a check in there by Blindauer, but I guess they're going to allow it. Christian pulls back on the press. Lindauer from 12 can't get the roll, and then it's taken away by Parker Anderson, but before he could pass it off, he traveled. 6.8 seconds remaining, 21-15, Christian on top. Veldkamp, lob pass to Meerdink, he's got it, lays it up and in.
Wow.
What a play.
You just can't have that happen.
Shot at the buzzer is no good. And at the end of 1 quarter of play, it's Christian 23, Lutheran 15.
What's it like when you hear your calling? Will you ignore it? Or will you listen? What if it calls you to go halfway around the world? To serve people you've never met? What will you do when you hear your calling? Peace Corps, life is calling. How far will you go?
Interesting first quarter, Chris. Again, you had mentioned it earlier, about the good defense, and that's pretty much the norm for Christian. Well, they were really playing good defense in that first quarter.
Yeah, the pressure is trying to wear down Lutheran, and the half-court sets have been very difficult.
Well, I thought Lutherans handled the pressure a little bit since Salzbrenner came in. Maxson has it.
Lutheran shot 7 for 12 in that first quarter, but the problem was their 6 turnovers.
Yeah, that hurt them. Pass inside, jump shot is off, no good by Use It All. Klopotic from outside the line, he can't get it to go, but Salzbrenner with the rebound and the push. Use It All shot, no good, no good, no good. They're calling a foul on the floor on Dubois. Are you serious? We're not used to hearing that, are we? That's the first team foul on Dubois and the third team foul on Christian.
Thing is, the basket went in too.
Yeah. Maxson can't get it to go. Push off by Use It All, not called, and he gets the rebound.
Good defense here. Well by Dubois.
Maxson pull up from 16, around and off. Simmons with the rebound.
His 5th.
Simmons, the left-hander from outside the line, no good. Lee Veldkamp's rebound putback is no good. And Maxson gets the board. Nobody talked to him. You got to know who's behind you. Didn't get much help from his teammates, so Maxson lost another turnover. Westerbeek's shot is off. Good help defense by Westerbeek. Maxson, deep three-pointer is off.
His arm might get tired.
My mouth's getting tired from calling all these misses.
Christian was 9 for 18 in that first quarter.
Veldkamp had a good look, couldn't get the shot to go, but the putback is up and in by Matt Sizemore. Not to be confused with Grady Sizemore of Cleveland Indians. Salzbrenner getting in the land of the Giants. Better get out of the lane. Shot is off the glass and down by Parker Anderson. 25-17, Christian on top. Dump down inside to Sizemore. His shot is no good. Dubois, no good. And Kazinskis gathers in the board for Lutheran. Rolling down to about 5 minutes left until halftime. Another miss by Maxson. He's had some good looks, they're just not going in. Dubois going hard to the hoop. Got his shoulder down and got by the defense and laid it up and in. That was pretty. Chris, you do look official with your headset on. They keep coming over here to report in.
You're the only one who thinks so, Marty.
And every kid in the blue jersey. Jump shot in the lane is off, no good by Kazinskis, and then there's a whistle. Foul goes on Sizemore. And Josh Kazinskis will go to the line shooting a pair. It's 27-17, and we get a 30-second timeout.
Well, they're not afraid to shoot, either team.
That's for sure. That 30-second timeout is being charged to Sheboygan County Christian. Yeah, neither team is afraid to put it up, that's for sure.
I'll tell you what, Sheboygan Christian is all over the offensive boards. They are getting way too many second opportunities.
I know we've brought up this subject before, Chris, but why does Christian and Lutheran have so many tall guys and North and South don't seem to have so many?
Right. I told Coach Flipsy that before. I said, boy, you got tall guys. Oh, no, we don't. I said, oh, yes, you do.
Go to North, go to South. Although South isn't too bad this year.
7 offensive rebounds for Christian, and there you see the Lutheran fans. They are ready for the ball game. Opening night here at Lutheran.
First home game of the year. Kazinskis couldn't get that one in. He didn't look good on. He looked worse on the second one. Couple of misses. 4:35 remaining until halftime. Christian up 10.
Simmons has got 8 rebounds now.
Westerbeek too hard off the glass. There's a common mistake. I don't know if you noticed that, Chris, when Kazinskis got the rebound. You see what he did with it right away? Brought it right down to his waist instead of getting it out of there. Joe Westerbeek picks up the foul. That's his second. See what Coach Flipsy does, how long he leaves him in there. Salzbrenner, bounce pass in to use it all, but it's tipped away by Nathan Klopotic. Klopotic got a lot of rest, and Dubois played very well. Salzbrenner. Pick and roll play. Pass back out. His shot is no good by Brost. Putback is no good. And Meerdink got the rebound. Christian on the push. Westerbeek fouled on the way in. A good two-hand shiver on that drive. Brost picks up his first foul. Lee Veldkamp triggers the inbounds. Luke Weir in the ball game for Christian, number 22. Veldkamp, pass goes off the hands of Joe Meerdink into the backcourt. A rare turnover by Christian.
Very rare.
And a good shot of Brett Flipsy. Use It All has it in the corner. Maxon not left open. Veldkamp playing the tight defense on him.
Boy, we're actually got a little bit of time to rest here. They're passing the ball.
Yeah, really.
Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, that ball was in, and then it popped back out. Johansson gets the rebound. The putback is no good. And getting the rebound again for Lutheran was Zach Brost, and then we have a whistle. Well, they're trying to make a little bit of a comeback, Chris, on the offensive boards. Dubois picking up the foul, his second.
Just 1 of 10 shooting, though, for Lutheran in the quarter.
But we've been stuck on 27-17 for a long time.
He'll shoot.
Nothing wrong with shooting. I like it.
7 o'clock tomorrow, Marty.
Yep, I'll be there. Maxon popping out, shot from the free throw line. This time it goes down for him.
Just enough roll there.
9 points for Alex in the first half. 27-19. Christian on top. Klopotic setting up his team. Dump down inside to Veldkamp, who puts it up and in. Great pass by Joe Meerdink.
Just a sophomore, but nice backdoor cut is right.
Maxon passing it into Johansson. His shot is no good. Heavy pressure by Christian on that shot. And kicking the ball away was Zach Brost. Zach Blindauer coming back in. Zach is a 6'2" sophomore.
A lot of sophomores playing tonight, Marty.
You got it. Left-hand layup attempt is no good by Dubois, and then he commits the foul. They had a very nice move to get through.
Just couldn't finish the layup.
Nope, and it cost him. That's his third foul. Getting ready to check in for him is Brandon Simmons. Also coming in is Matt Sizemore. Our first 1-and-1 of the evening. Maxon needs to make this to get the second. 1:48 remaining until halftime. It's 29-19, Christian on top.
Well,
Hey, look at those two bozos.
Just gonna say, they're gonna get a little run here, just like at the end of the last quarter. They had it down to 6, but then that late bucket on a beautiful play by Christian made it an 8-pointer at the end of one. Here with a minute and a half, they're up by 10.
Well, Sizemore had an open shot, but didn't take it. Christian trying to run it down. There's 1:25 remaining until halftime. Seems like a long time to be running clock, Chris.
Get out, get out!
Lutheran looks to be in a 1-3-1 zone.
Watch out for Sizemore here.
32nd timeout taken by Sheboygan County Christian.
Sizemore was wide open under the basket, Marty.
He was wide open and got the ball one time and kicked it right back out. They're under a minute left, 56.6 seconds remaining. Second 32nd timeout taken by Lutheran in the quarter. Now, Chris, according to my notes, at the 4:41 mark, Christian took a timeout, it was 27-17. Since that time, over almost 4 minutes later, they've only scored 4 points, 1 basket by each team.
And it was so up and down in that first quarter. But,
I know.
Lutheran just have a poor shooting quarter, and there's a foul.
Dan Salzbrenner picking up the foul, his first 6-team foul. So Christian will not be going to the line.
Christian is just 3 of 11 in the quarter as well.
45 seconds remaining. A lot of bumping and banging. See, shooting isn't so bad. Ball is tipped away, but Christian retains. Inside to Meerdink, ball is knocked away, but picked up and put in by Matt Sizemore.
Told you he was gonna score.
Use It All has it. 10. Shot by Maxon, no good. Good block out by Blindauer, but he's gonna get called for the foul. A little too aggressive on that block out.
Well, from a 10-point lead can now, within a matter of 15 seconds, make it 14.
Yeah. Well, we'll try 2 hands next week. Clock running down. Salzbrenner's shot, no good. And we're at halftime. Sheboygan Christian on top, 31-19.
Tragedy it is to see you lost in your addiction. Reminds me of a story that someone told me. Thank you.
Tough question, huh?
No, dear. All you have to do is listen.
When was the last time you heard God? Come, listen with us.
I hear God all around.
Put yourself in her place. You were never the pretty one or the smart one. Nobody understood. Most of the time you hate your family, and frankly, sometimes they hate you. Once you even try to hurt yourself. Eventually they send you away and you think your life is over. But really, it's just beginning. Since 1913, Star Commonwealth has helped thousands of troubled kids get a new perspective on life. Help us keep it going. Visit star.org. Do it today.
Back at Lutheran High School where they're getting ready to start second half action. Let's go through the scoring first for the visiting Sheboygan County Christian Eagles. Carl Dubois had 7 points. Nathan Klopotic 2. Brandon Simmons had 6 all in the first quarter. Lee Veldkamp had 4. Joe Westerbeek had 2. Matt Sizemore coming off the bench had 4 in the second quarter, and Joe Meerdink had 6. Good contributions by a number of different players for the Eagles. There you see Jimmy Rush in the white shirt. For Sheboygan Lutheran Crusaders, they played a lot of guys, Chris, but only 4 people scored. Leading all scorers was Alex Maxon. He had 9. Dan Salzbrenner and Parker Anderson had 4 each, and then rounding out the scoring for Lutheran was Zach Brost. He had 2. Now, high-powered first quarter, 23 points by the Eagles, 15 by the Crusaders. Total points in the second quarter by both teams together, everybody, 12.
Yeah, not a very good quarter. 2 of 13 shooting for Lutheran. They cut down their turnovers, but now they couldn't find the basket. They ended up shooting just 36%.
They found the basket, they didn't find a hole in it.
All right, that's right. Christians a little bit better. They were 4 for 12 in that quarter, 13 for 30 in the game. They've only committed just 3 turnovers so far, so Lutheran cleaned up the turnovers, but now they can't find the basket. And one thing, Alex Maxon, he had 13 attempts of those 25. He was 4 of 13 from the floor.
A lot of good looks, too, if I recall. I mean, you know, it wasn't like he was taking bad shots.
Yeah, he was just 1 of 5 from three-point line, too. He's got to get some if they're going to make a run. I know it's an old cliche, Marty, but I think the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes of this game is important because
I'll tell you what, Christian gets off to a good start. This baby's over.
Parker Anderson with the good block out, and Lee Veldkamp not able to come away with the loose ball. 31-19. Christian on top by 12. Well, not good footwork that time by Kazinskis, and will end up committing a turnover. Klopotic, there you get a good shot of him. Running the show out there.
Little 1-3-1 trap. Good take.
Meerdink on a runner, can't get it to go, and then over the back, I believe is going to be, it's not who I thought it was going to be. It's on number 32. Oh.
Yep, that's who it was on.
Joe Meerdink. Jump shot is no good by Brost, and Christian comes away with it. Klopotic had an opening, looked at it, and didn't take it. Instead, he gives it to his teammate Brandon Simmons, who puts it up and in. Brandon with 8 points.
3 of 5 from the floor, and he had 8 rebounds in the first half.
He sat out for quite a while, too, there in the second quarter.
Short.
Yeah, passes, or the shot was way short by Nick Miller. Good pass by Westerbeek, but it's tipped away by Maxson, but Christian comes away with it. And Meerdink puts in the easy 2-pointer. Nice pass from Lee Veldkamp. And it's 35-19. Full timeout taken by Todd Decker of Lutheran. You called it, Chris. Not a good start by the Crusaders. Let's take a short break, Kerry.
For 37 million Americans, this is life, living below the poverty line. Every day, a struggle just to hang on. Right now, 1 in 8 Americans lives like this. Many have jobs, children, families, and every day, hanging on gets a little bit harder. Find out what you can do. Please, don't let one more fall. Go to povertyusa.org and get involved.
And a great shot of Brett Flipsy talking to the troops over on the Christian side. And there you get Todd Decker talking to his kids over on the Lutheran side.
Good camera work there, boys. Boy, you come out at halftime, this is what we're going to do, and just not any different than what was it basically in the first half for Lutheran. They can't find the basket, and they committed a turnover.
Eric Wiesman running that camera. Ryan Andrews on the floor camera. Kerry Kautzer spinning the dial in the truck. My partner is Chris Wright, and I'm Mike Martin. And we're very happy to be bringing you this basketball game tonight. The first of 2 Holy Wars by the Shore this year. Use it all getting away with a shuffle of the feet. Maxson rising above the crowd. Couldn't get the shot to drop. Boy, he got up there. Tommy Use-It-All's here. Must be his grandson. Westerbeek.
He's been quiet tonight. Just 2 points.
Just 2. He hasn't taken a lot of shots either.
Nope.
Simmons. Drag the foot. Turnover, Christian.
Yeah, Westerbeek was 1 for 4. Well, now Christian's going to have to one-up this situation here. You know, we had this table thing, so we need the table, plus we need to be picked up, Marty. So
they barely got enough room for the visiting score marker.
Well, we just don't want Sheboygan Christian to think they can't do something for us.
Meerdink with a nice block. Use-It-All. Fadeaway jumper, around and out. Simmons with another board, Chris.
10.
He needs another basket for a double-double. He's got 8. 8 points.
Quiet 8 points.
Lutheran back into a man-to-man.
They have good quickness, Christian does.
And Maxon got a pretty good hack on Klopotic, but no call. Dumped down inside to Simmons. Got the shot off, but no good, and rebound went to Nick Miller, and then we get a whistle. Foul goes on Lee Veldkamp. That's the first team foul, first personal foul on Lee Veldkamp, the second personal foul of the second half.
Good step up D by Simmons there.
And a pretty nice roll by Dylan Usedall, but he's not able to get the pass. Went out of bounds. And a good shot of Nick Miller.
Lutheran 0 for 5 here in the first 4 minutes. Just struggling, which gives them 2 for their last 18 shots. Tough to win ball games doing that, boys.
Usedall loads it up. Shot is no good.
Good cut.
Nice cut by Nathan Klopotic, who lays it down to Meerdink, and Joe Meerdink puts it up and in. He has 10 points.
Getting away.
37-19, it's an 18-point lead by Christian. Maxon, bango.
Get the lid off the basket.
Just inside the top of the arc. Veldkamp kicks it out to Meerdink. Simmons can't get it in. Meerdink can't get it in. Klopotic can't get it in. Oh is the call. Veldkamp open from the outside. He's got it. A three-pointer by Lee Veldkamp, his first 3 of the night.
I said the start of the third quarter. It's been all Christian.
And that ball tipped by Westerbeek goes off the hands of Nick Miller. Christian's going to get it right back. And there you see it, 40-21. 3:02 remaining in the third quarter. This has been a great start. A 9-2 run in the second half for Christian. Klopotic stopped on the baseline, and then Meerdink shuffled his feet before he got the ball on the court. Dan Salzbrenner bringing it up for the Crusaders. Now, Dylan Usedall was just added to the roster tonight, I believe, Chris. And he's seeing a lot of playing time. Chuck Benedum coming over and making us aware of that so we could add him to our roster. Maxon pounding Meerdink. Dubois hits a 12-footer. He has 9 points on the night.
4 of 6 from the floor. Nice bench player.
Usedall a dump down inside to Kazinskis, and then a foul on Simmons over the back. Check that, the foul is going to go on Meerdink. For Joe Meerdink, that's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Good ball movement by Lutheran. See if they get rewarded with a hoop.
Maxon, nothing but the bottom of the net. He has 13 points. Ball tipped away by Lutheran. Maxon comes away with it, lays it up and in. 42-25. Lutheran trying to get back in it. Good dump down by Westerbeek and the easy basket by Matt Sizemore. 1:20 remaining in the third. Shot is no good. Blindauer, his shot is no good, but he's fouled. Foul goes on Matt Sizemore.
Fourth team foul for Christian. None on Lutheran here in the third quarter.
And Zach Blindauer looking for his first points of the game, Chris. Brian Bagalki, number 4, checking in. And Zach Bros checking in. And number 24, Ryan Johansson, checking in. There you get a good shot of Zach Blindauer. Round and out. Marshall Vervelde in for Christian. Kick out to Dubois. His three-point attempt is way off. Dump down to Veldkamp. Shot is up and in, and he's fouled.
Veldkamp having a big, big quarter.
Zach Blindauer picks up the foul. If Veldkamp can make this free throw, Chris, he's got 10 points on the night. 47-26, under a minute. Christian has had a good quarter. Brost changing hands in the air, put it up off the glass and down. 4 points for Zach Brost. Yeah, Dubois shuffled the feet before he got the ball down.
Come on, no bucket now. Let's play tough. Tough key out there, Matt. Marshall all over him now.
25.6 seconds remaining. It's 47-28. Christian on top. Blindauer gets it inside, and then it's tipped away. And then taken right back by Lutheran. Bros shot, forcing it, and he's going to get called for the charge. There you see Todd Decker. Come on, you guys. Whoa. Nice pass to Simmons, but his shot is no good. And a foul right at the end of the quarter. There's still 1.1 seconds remaining. But the foul goes on Lee Veldkamp. Ryan Johansson, number 24, picked up the foul.
Yelling for shots. Right. There's a shot. And a goal. Nope.
At the end of 3 quarters of play, Christian 47, Lutheran 28.
Life in a second. It's up to you to make sure your family is safe. And the best thing you can do is prepare. To find out how to protect your family, including your pets, in an emergency, please visit the ASPCA website or Tony LaRussa's Animal Rescue Foundation website. Be a responsible pet parent and be prepared.
Cordless power tools and rechargeable batteries help you do projects all over the house. Inside, outside, they let you work anywhere. But did you know that by recycling old rechargeable batteries, you can help protect the environment? It's true. When they no longer hold a charge and need to be replaced, old rechargeable batteries should be recycled. It's easy and it's free. Recycle your old rechargeable batteries wherever you buy cordless power tools. Go to calltorecycle.org to find a collection site near you.
Our next broadcast is going to be next Tuesday when Green Bay East invades Sheboygan North. You see the state championship for cross country, and tell you, Lutheran has been awesome in cross country the last few years.
Absolutely.
Dylan Usadall back in the ball game. Maxon, hard to the hole, got it up and in. Basket's good. Foul goes on Matt Sizemore.
Gold shooting continued in that third quarter for Lutheran, 4 of 11.
Well, they had a decent first quarter. They had 15 points. I'm just looking at it from a point standpoint, and then they went to 4 points in the second and only 9 points in the third. So you're right. Carl Dubois got the loose ball, and then he draws the foul on Alex Maxon.
Good shot of Coach Flipsy.
Nathan Klopotic taking it out right in front of us. You see my hand? A good defense that time by Johansson. Maxon open, couldn't get the three to go. Joe Meerdink comes away with the rebound.
Nice.
Good save and then a bounce pass, but the shot was no good. The save was made by Luke Weir. Basket is good. Eventually by Joe Meerdink. And the foul goes on Nick Miller, his third. Meerdink gets a three-point play to go. 13 points for Big Joe. Salzbrenner. A dump down in to use it all, but it goes off of his hands. And Mark Wolfel's going to come over and say, I don't think that's right. And they're going to change the call. Give it back to Lutheran. Good piece of officiating.
Absolutely. Get it right.
Usadall loads it up from three-point land. Shot a little flat, couldn't get it to go. Sizemore doing a good job of blocking out Chris, and Usadall picks up the foul.
Well, Lutheran keeps shooting it. Basket just doesn't want it.
I can relate on both accounts. .640 remaining in the ball game. It's 50-31, Christian on top. They've led throughout. Ball is tipped away and off of the Christian player, Weir, and Lutheran will get it back. Ryan Bagalki, number 4, back in the ball game. Usadall was open from the three-point line but didn't shoot it. Maxon taking it hard to the basket draws the foul. Luke Ware picking up the foul. Maxon at the line shooting a pair. Marcus Lemieux and Lee Veldkamp getting ready to check in for the Eagles. And there they go. Sizemore is a big boy. Maxon can't get that second one to go. He's had his problems from the line tonight, Chris, making 2 of 4. Lutheran trying to step up the pressure. A slap on the head, no call. And Dan Salzbrenner picks up the foul. Brett saying, he gets slapped in the head again, don't say anything.
Not going to change what happened.
Yeah, you miss some, and you see some. And sometimes you see them and you don't call them. 5:40 remaining in the ball game. 50-32, Christian. Illegal screen on Joe Meerdink. His third. Dan Salzbrenner. Good defense played by Lee Veldkamp. Oh.
Is there something wrong there?
Yeah, Usadol wanted to throw the pass and just got up on his tippy toes off the floor and came back down and committed the turnover. Tyler Loney, number 35, making his first appearance in the ball game. Loney's a 6'6" junior. Christian working the outside. Lutheran in man-to-man defense. Back cut played nicely by Brian Bagalki of Lutheran, reading the cut and stayed there instead of following his man out to the corner.
Just couldn't make the play.
No, and I think his man left too late anyway. He needed to be out there quite a bit sooner to get that back cut to go. Klopotic had it taken away by Brian Bagalki. Another good defensive play by that young man. Maxon rising above the crowd, but the jump shot won't go. Loney with the offensive board. Shot is off. Nick Miller attempting that shot, but couldn't get it to go. Oh, nice cross-court pass and an easy lay-in by Luke Ware. Maxon being guarded by Veldkamp. Maxon, shot, off, no good, but the foul is going to go on Joe Meerdink, and that'll be his fourth. Full timeout by Sheboygan County Christian. They lead it by 20, 52-32.
Fast.
Cause of death, acute myocardial infarction.
Have you tried a weight loss program?
likely caused by type 2 diabetes and heart disease.
Still smoking?
Victims' lungs are black and scarred.
You can get a physical exam now, or you can get one later. Talk to your doctor about a physical, learn how to lower your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease, and live a healthier life.
Where's my Harry Carey button when we need it?
Well, the cold, cold weather.
Yeah, it's not that cold.
Has brought cold shooting.
Yeah. You know, the way they're shooting and missing kind of reminds me of that time over at Cooper a couple Fridays ago. Chris likes to throw these crazy passes on the fast break. You know, instead of throwing a lob pass, what he does is slam the ball off the floor so it simulates a lob, and then his teammate is supposed to go by and lay it in. Well, he did the old slam pass, went right in the basket. Nice shot.
I never want to tell my players to do that.
You know, and Lutheran has all these nice shots, and they're just struggling to get the ball in the hoop, and you're throwing it off the floor and in.
Yep.
And that wasn't the end of that story that day, because in the same game there was another breakaway of sorts, and Chris got his back turned to the basket, but he knew there was a player underneath the hoop somewhere, so he, with his back to the basket, threw it over his head right in the bottom of the hoop. But the best part about the whole story, his team still lost.
Well, we had to do it the unconventional way. It still didn't work.
That still didn't work is right. But great stories. They get Nathan Klopotic with a phantom double dribble.
And it's getting kind of sloppy here.
Yep. 3:30 remaining in the ball game. With Maxon's 2 free throws, that made it 52-34. Christian on top. Christian continues to play man-to-man defense. Use It All has it on top. Taking it hard to the hoop was Brost, and he lays it up and in. That's 6 points for Zach Brost in the ball game. Veldkamp. Pretty deep, and then he got stuck, but he did get fouled, so they bail him out. Foul goes on Brost.
And with 2:54 in the fourth, Christian's now in the bonus situation.
Nice soft rim. Eric Patron coming in. Lee Veldkamp trying to make it 2 in a row. Can't do it. Actually, it was to go for 3 in a row. He had a free throw make back in the third quarter. Maxon shot way off. Dumped down inside, and the basket is up and good by Marcus Lemieux, his first hoop of the night. Brost to the basket, no good. And Lemieux's gonna pick up the foul.
2 of 7 shooting for Lutheran here in this quarter. 15 for 43.
.21 points so far for Alex Maxon. Zach Blindauer coming in the ball game. And coming off is Josh Kazinskis.
They just still have 4 people score for them, Marty? No, 5.
5. That one rolls in.
That's Lindauer with just 1 point is one of those guys.
Oh, Sizemore was wide open inside, but nobody saw him. Steal attempt. And then we're going to get a foul on Maxon, I believe. He got a good grab. Lee Veldkamp going back to the line. Get the second of a bonus. 12 points for Lee Veldkamp in the ball game. Make it 13. It's 57-38. Burrow's shot is up and over the backboard. Veldkamp gets it over to Ware, being hounded by Salzbrenner. Under 2 minutes. Shot is up, no good by Lutheran. Pardon me, by Christian. Lutheran comes away with the rebound. Use it all. Trying to dump it down inside was Dan Salzbrenner, but the ball was kicked out of bounds. Coming in is Parker Anderson. 57-38, 1:29 remaining. Christian on top. They've been up all game. Lindauer's fadeaway is no good. And good fight for the ball by Lee Veldkamp. Well, the lob pass was a little short. It might have worked if you'd have slammed it off the floor, though. Maxon's shot again is short. Christian coming away with it. Vervelde not wanting to take the chance, hangs on to it. And taken away by Lutheran. And a push from behind will send Zach Blindauer to the line. Foul is committed by Marshall Vervelde, his first. Super bonus. Zach is 2 for 3 from the line so far and has 2 points. Johansson coming in, and Dubois coming in for Christian. Lead feed, and then taken away by Blindauer. Good hustle, and then the ball is tipped out of bounds. They're going to give it to the Crusaders of Sheboygan Lutheran. Johansson gets it into Blindauer. His fadeaway is no good. Then the ball is taken away by Ware. Keep it off the monitor.
Last 3 quarters, Lutheran is 8 for 34 from the floor.
And the shot is no good, but then the rebound put back by Vervelde is.
They almost had everybody score, Marty.
Yeah, just about. Salzbrenner's shot is no good. Under 10 seconds remaining in the ball game. Kick it down to Dubois. His shot is up and good.
I think everybody did because Jensen hurt.
Shot is no good at the buzzer, and that's the end of the ball game. Sheboygan County Christian wins it 61-40.
While all insurance companies should provide the foundation for financial protection, unfortunately, some do not. There are fake insurance companies that promise peace of mind when trouble strikes, but actually fall apart like a house of cards when it's time to pay a claim.
I'm Walter Bell, President of the National Association of Insurance Commissioners. Before signing a policy, I urge you to stop, call, and confirm with your state insurance department to be sure you're dealing with a licensed company, or go to NEIC.org.
The world has changed a lot since 1970. That's when Congress created the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, SIPC. For 37 years, we've remained focused on one thing: helping investors in the unlikely event that their brokerage firm encounters difficulties. We've helped more than 600,000 investors recover over $14 billion in assets. We're the Securities Investor Protection Corporation. There for you then, here for you now.
Sure, my neighbors Gene and Louise, they may be superheroes with superpowers, but that doesn't make them so super at saving energy and money.
Honey!
I may not be able to harness the power of the elements, but I save significant cash and help the environment with appliances, electronics, and windows featuring the Energy Star label. So discover your own energy-saving superpowers. Go to ase.org/consumers.
Mom, Dad's making fondue again.
I recycle and refurbish old computers to help preserve our environment. I got involved.
I boosted tourism in my farm community by painting 55 barn quilts. I got involved.
I enjoy gardening and love delivering a fresh supply of produce and flowers to a local shelter. I got involved.
Young volunteers have a winning spirit that we think is worth celebrating. Middle and high school students, ask your school principal about applying for a Prudential Spirit of Community Award.
Volunteer.
Back here with two happy Eagles. Nathan lost a lot of guys from last year. Got a very young team, bunch of sophomores on your team this year.
Yeah, sophomores are definitely stepping up this year. We rely on them a lot. With Lee and Joel as our stars, you know. But we knew that we were going to lose a lot of our guys from last year with Velkamp and Meerdink and 4 of our starters. So we knew they had to step it up, and they did.
But you got a lot of seniors back, including yourself, that knows what it's like. You guys won 21 ball games last year. And you guys are off to an awesome start this year as well.
I know. I don't know. We just play well together. We knew we were going to lose a lot of guys last year, and everyone's stepping it up. I don't know. We just play well.
You've had a rough start already. You played some of the upper teams in the conference already. You know, that should bode well for, for the games down the line, too.
Yeah, starting with Oostburg, they were a tough team to play off the bat. Lost by 6, so we knew we have to step it up against this team. They were very good, too, and we just brought it tonight.
Well, congratulations to you. We'll see you in a couple weeks back in your gym. Nice job of hitting the board tonight, Brandon. But I'll tell you what, the defense really shut them down. I think they only shot about 30% from the floor altogether. Once again, Coach Lipsey's got you guys playing good defense.
Yeah, definitely work on that every day, hard shell defense. Just boxing out is the key, and defense wins games, and our team does a good job of that.
I think you're right. Boxing out is right. They almost never had second opportunities at extra baskets. But on the other hand, you guys are hitting the glass, especially in that first half. I had you guys for like 7, 8 offensive rebounds, and getting extra shots like that, helps later on in the game.
Yeah, definitely offensive rebounds is a key, and our big men are stepping up and doing a good job of that.
I think everybody on your team except one person scored. It doesn't matter who was out there tonight. Everybody participated and helped out.
Yeah, our bench goes deep. We're all good players, know how to play the game of basketball. Step it up.
Do you talk about these rivalry games, or is it just another game for you guys?
I don't know. It's a lot of fun to play all the rivalries. It's a good time. So.
Well, I think it's nice when the crowd comes out and both sides here. I think it's a very neat experience that you guys get to play in.
Definitely. The crowds are fun. They make the game a lot better, more intense.
Well, we'll see in a couple of weeks when you take on Lutheran again. Before that, get a couple wins so we, have a big game then too. With that, we'll send it back to Marty.
Let's go through the leading scorers for Sheboygan Lutheran. They were led by Alex Maxon. He had 21 points, and he led all scorers. He was followed by Zach Brost, who had 8. Dan Salzbrenner had 4, along with Parker Anderson, who had 4. And then rounding out the scoring was Josh Blindauer, who had 3. For Sheboygan County Christian, they had a number of different players that scored. Not everybody scored, but just about. Carl Dubois had 11. Nathan Klopotic had 2, but he played a great floor game and really ran the show out there, was a real asset, and you saw him on the interview with Chris. Brandon Simmons had 13 points. He led scoring along with Joe Meerdink for Sheboygan County Christian, and Brandon did a great job with his interview. Lee Veldkamp had, Simmons had 8, Veldkamp had 13, Marshall Vervelde had 2, Luke Ware had 2, Marcus Lemieux 2, Matt Sizemore had 6, Meerdink, I mentioned, had 13, and that rounds out the 61 for Sheboygan County Christian, who won the game 61-40. There was a sweep tonight also. Their JV team won by a score of 62-38. Our next broadcast, we mentioned it earlier, is going to be next Tuesday when Green Bay East invades Sheboygan North, and you look forward to that game. And then our next game after that won't come until after Christmas. For the crew, Brian Andrews behind that camera, Eric Wiesman on the top camera, Kerry Kautzer spinning the dials in the truck. I'm Mike Martin, and for my partner Chris Wright, so long everybody, and thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road.